Greetings and salutations, and welcome back once again to Gettysburg. I am your host as always. Now, where we left off, my attack had sort of run out of steam on my right. They were just getting started on their right, so we're basically smacking into each other's flanks. But let us see what has happened over the turn.
Hurrah for the choice of the nation, our chieftain so brave and so true. We'll go for the great Reformation, for Lincoln and liberty too.
Let's see.
We'll go for the
Speed it up a little bit.
Kentucky, the hero of Hoosierdom through. The pride of the suckers so lucky, for Lincoln and liberty too.
Still, ooh, good, they routed.
They'll find what by Felden and Mauling our railmakers, statesmen can do. For the people are everywhere calling for Lincoln and liberty true. Then up with the
And then we'll pull Seams out of the line,
red, white, and blue.
as well as Wofford, but not right now.
For Lincoln and liberty too.
Perfect. So his line is sort of not crumbling, but not in a happy place. Yeah, cavalry continuing to chase me. Makes sense. He wants to finish off my cavalry that are riding all over the place.
David's good sling is unerring, the slavocrats giant he slew. And shout for the freedom preferring, for Lincoln and liberty too. We'll go for the son of Kentucky, the hero of Hoosierdom through. The pride of the
So yeah, I'm thinking, as I've said previously, that the 5th and 12th are here. 1st and 11th are in the centre, and then 2nd and 3rd are on their left. Which would make
for the son of
a lot of sense.
the hero of Hoosierdom through. The pride of the suckers so lucky, for Lincoln and liberty too. The pride of the suckers so lucky, for Lincoln and liberty too. Huzzah!
The despot seal is on thy shore, Maryland, my
This is gonna hurt,
is torn
this oncoming assault.
Maryland, my Maryland, avenge the patriotic gore that fled the streets of Baltimore, and be the battle queen of your
Still, I should be able to cause plenty of federal casualties in the process. Okay, some more federal cavalry coming this way. My guess is to set up... That's a lot of federal cavalry. Yikes. They want to... My guess is they want to get across Rock Creek and probably work their butts round me. The other choice would be to yow. Ouch. Still, we'll make him pay a price. Even if I'm doing 2 casualties here, 2 casualties there. It's not a lot, but it will add up.
I hear the distant thunder hum, Maryland, my Maryland, the old line's beautiful.
He wants to bring them up to blast me out of my position.
Maryland, my Maryland, she is nor dead, nor deaf, nor dumb, huzzah, she spurns a northern storm. She breathes, she burns, she'll come, Maryland, my Maryland.
Yikes, that's a lot of federal guns they're bringing up. What's he got? 6, 10, 12. At least another 4 there.
The winter is gone and spring has come once more. The rebels rejoice that winter is no more. For now it is spring and the leaves are growing green. The rebels rejoice that they cannot be seen. Home soon, home they will be. Home, dearest home, in this our country, where the roses in bud and the blossoms on the
Still, the gun... I may be able to take full advantage of my current position.
have taken up arms in defense of our farms. And if the Federals trouble us, we'll surely do them harm. For we
Ow.
have declared that our land shall be free. But if they stay away, how quiet we will be.
then home soon, home we will be.
Ow, 25 men just gone.
In this our country, where the roses in bud and the blossoms on the tree, and the lark is singing home to North Missouri.
The rebels from their
Okay, they've fallen out of the back out of the trees. for fairly obvious reasons.
For if they go home and ne'er attempt to stay, the Federals will come and force them away.
Oof.
Then away from their home,
60 men just gone right there.
away from their homes in their own country, where the rose is in bud and the blossoms on the tree, and the lark is singing home to North.
And they're now getting out of the way as well. And he throws up more.
Away from their sweethearts, they have to stay and lay in the woods by night and by day.
My guess is he's got a regiment here or here.
If they should capture thee, they will be carried to the penitentiary. Then away from their homes, away they will be. Away from their homes in their own country, where the rose is in bud and the blossoms on the tree, and the lark is singing home to North Missouri.
Those Federal guns. They are just too damn dangerous. What did I lose? I lost a 3-inch ordnance rifle, unfortunately. Cross, Zook, Zook. There's Carol. Ow.
Back to the wars with all speed I must go with my gun.
Alright. Yep, they broke. I'm not surprised.
Farewell, my dear friends, I must bid you adieu.
Then away from my home, away I will be. Away from my home and away, dear, from me, where
Alright, let's have a look, see. 13 units undisrupt. No one rallied. 8 units recovered fatigue out 48. 1 unit routed, which is those boys. And 1 unit resupplied out of 2. So,
When the war is over, I will
there's Carol.
and we will get married if we can agree. And when we are joined in wedlock's happy band,
Let's get Seams out of the way.
we'll take the parting hand.
Partially, at the very least.
home we will be. Home, dearest home, in this our country, where the rose is and the blossoms on the tree, and the lark is singing home to North Missouri.
So Pettigrew is now in line, and this should hopefully contribute to the breaking of this part of the line. I'll deal with them in a minute. Let's start down here again, as always.
Our chieftain so brave and so true.
Next, we'll do this lot.
Reformation for Lincoln and liberty too.
You blast them, you're done.
For the son of Kentucky, the hero of Hoosierdom through. The pride of the suckers so lucky, for Lincoln and liberty too.
Alright, you go that way, as will you. You... They will pull out of the way, as will them. And so will them. There's just not enough. to warrant sitting here.
By felling and mauling, our railmaker statesmen can do.
But we have no choice on the matter, so
For Lincoln and liberty to
at least for the moment.
then up with the banner so glorious, the star-spangled red, white, and blue. We'll fight till our banner's victorious, for Lincoln and liberty too.
Okay, he shouldn't have seen any of that. Since I stayed to that low ground.
Our David's good sling is unerring, the slavocrat's giant he slew.
I will pull out the Texas Brigade.
Preferring for Lincoln and liberty too. We'll go for the son of Kentucky, the hero of Hoosierdom crew. The pride of
Not quite the entirety of it, however, but at least a good chunk of it will be pulled out of the line. (42nd New York). Yeah.
We'll go for the son of Kentucky, the hero of Hoosierdom crew. The pride of the suckers so lucky, for Lincoln and liberty true. The pride of the suckers so lucky, for Lincoln and liberty true. Huzzah!
Pour it into the 16th Massachusetts from two sides. And then we'll bring up the 11th North Carolina to assist. They didn't do a lot, but it's something. And now we'll just pull Seams out of the line because he's done what I need him to do. Hmm.
Many are the hearts looking for the light to see the dawn of peace.
Hmm. These boys, Brockenbauer is to just head up and get into position ready to take Wofford's location when he can. Kershaw, you're also going to be on the move. It's time you head to join the rest of the division as you shift that way. There's the Minnesota boys. Ow. 115th Pennsylvania. With them there and them there, actually, I can afford to pull Wofford out of the line. While also bringing up the guns to start trying to enfilade any federal positions. And they will be moved that way. You can't climb there yet, so Archer, your boys are gonna move up and get into position ready to also support. That is a strong position up there. So for now, I think they will go there. And I'll bring this forward. I can't unlimber it just yet, but what we are going to do is just, for the most part, try and continue to exchange fire. First US sharpshooters. These guns, you are to blast them. And you will also do it, actually. You will blast them. This is going to be very close range artillery dueling. And it's going to be very, very nasty as a result. Blow away them. You two will focus on... You're not facing the target, so you cannot. So you'll blast them instead. These boys are going to have to move off that chunk of the rear. They're just going to have to abandon that part. I can't afford to stay up there. Because I am just getting blasted in the face. So I'll have a choice here. I can either withdraw the guns, which is the safest option, and I think I will do so. Withdraw the guns back behind. I'll leave these two guns up here just to try and both give him a target to focus on. And just also say, yeah, you can come get these 8 guns if you want, but do you really want to? The only other option is I move forward again, but I don't want to move forward into all this federal damn artillery. You will all shoot at them. Yeah, not doing anything. You 4 guns will shoot at... You 2 can shoot at them. You 2 can also shoot at them. You will shoot over here at these guns. Try and enfilade them to no real effect, but you never know what it might do. There we go, I managed to get a gun. Alright, you 2 can blast at them. Or 4 rather. You 3 will blast at these boys. As I continue to basically shimmy forces about. Ramsar, you are to continue back behind the ridge. I will leave simply the 2nd Louisiana here and the 15th Louisiana there. The rest is to just pull back behind the ridge. Bring up more guns to try and support against this on-rushing federal assault. Unfortunately, I can't see you, so I'll have to blast you. Focus on that 1 regiment. 2 regiments, rather. Oof. Candy, that is... Okay, Green, Ruger, and Candy I know are 12th Corps. Hello, boys. And then here, these two regiments will rush up here and run into two of Green's regiments. This is going to be very fluid over here. And then we'll bring what is Daniel's brigade this way. And Dole's. Where are you, Rhodes? There you are. Get your butt that way, and let's bring up your supply wagon as well. Because we are going to need that. For damn sure. You can't see anyone, but you can. But you have an open flank, unfortunately, and there's nothing I can damn well do about it at the moment. Still, the 12th Corps Ramsur, you are part of Hayes, so I'm actually going to bring you forward to here, I think. And then Ramsur will stay up with the artillery in the trees. What about here? What can you see? You can see them. So you might as well just blast them. Burling with the 1/5, that's 1/15th. You fall back. You'll be replaced by them. Because they're fresher. What have I lost now? What's that, about 11-5? To 10-2. So I'm staying about. We're keeping fairly good even losses. Old Jeb Stewart is going to continue zooming down the Harrisburg Road as fast as he damn well can. For two big reasons, really. Because of where the Federal Army is, I'm going to be arriving almost exclusively on their flank. You are going to go that way. As are you. Blast. Who is this? Davis. Let's get old Fritz Lee coming down as well. He's at Hildesberg at the moment. The cavalry is probably... It's not going to arrive until about 2. And then we have... Here we go. Evander M. Law with his Alabamian Brigade, which is going to be very much appreciated for Hood. But I think, for the most part, the fighting on the right is going to just completely die down at this point. As there's not a whole lot. It may die down, it may not. Depends on what happens. If the federal line just suddenly goes boom, for example, it is for sure going to be me throwing a fresh assault forward. I am going to send forward these 2 regiments from Scales to protect those guns as they get off the ridge, because I can't afford to keep them there. And Scales is fresh, and it's also a case of they're fairly small. The Federals have lost 18 guns to my 11. I really should stop shooting at them, to be fair. It's a waste of ammo. Let's get Smith moving over Oak Ridge. By getting him moving over Oak Ridge, I should be able to Anything else? Not really. Bring them up, and then I'll look to unlimber them to just enfilade this position, if he's not careful. Anything else? That's the question. Lane is still in. At this rate, I think Gettysburg is going to be a very, very bloody draw for both sides. But we shall see. I've still got Pickett to come. And when Pickett arrives, it's just going to be amazing. Because I need that extra division. But... hopefully, again, this chunk of the federal line just goes poof. I doubt it, but one can hope. One can hope. You are just going to blast that poor regiment in the face. Not much I can do there. You might as well shoot him. Oh, interesting. He moved the guns. More Federals arrive. I know what I haven't done. Let's get that move forward. Let's get the Washington artillery up there.
And lower the flag so proudly born while wearing the gray. But defeat is not dishonor.
Get those guns round here, and I'll place them up here.
We should thank God that in our breast this priceless boon is left. And though we weep, 'tis for those braves that stood in proud array. Beneath our flag, nobly died.
The Letcher Virginia Battery. What can they see? Oh, there. Well, might as well shoot it. Yeah, figured as much. And those are obviously not able to see anything. Still, all in all, as bad as the situation is in places, I am somewhat happy with the quote overall situation. I will bring them up as well, actually. Just bring up every gun available to just blast him.
When in the ranks of war we stood and faced the deadly hail, our simple suits of gray composed our only coats of mail.
And unlimber.
Stars that marked the bloody battle day. In memory still be seen a-wearing the gray. Oh, and should we reach that glorious
That should be that.
crown for everyone who for the right his soldier life laid down.
Nichols will go sit there so he can command those two lead regiments.
Of clasping hands with those who fell wearing of the gray.
So yeah, I'm fairly happy. We're fairly even, all things considered. So we can continue to try and win this little fight. Let's go into the melee. Nope, 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 nope. I could assault there, but it's not worth it. I'll just get blasted by those 12 guns. Not worth. Not worth. Not. Definitely not worth. Yeah, not worth any assaults, so that is that. Still, this has been a very, very different Battle of Gettysburg for me compared to the previous series. Except in one regard. In both of them, the Federals have taken a forward position. They've never been on Cemetery Ridge, which is interesting, considering how good a position it is, for the most part. Still, I'm fairly happy. So, on to the next turn and the next episode then. I hope you have all been enjoying the series as always. Remember to like, comment and subscribe. I also have a poll up in my channel posts, on what you would like to see next. Whether it be more ACW and Napoleonic, or Age of Reason, or even earlier, some Second World War Panzer campaigns. All up for choices. So, if you can, vote on that and let me know what you would like to see next. But until next time, I will see you all very soon. So until then, bye bye for now.